Hello, welcome to GP Energy, and boy, do I have a story for you today. So, in typical Lauren Lajas fashion, I have ended up living in a nudist community. Yep, you heard me right, nudist community. At first, I was like, this could be fun, so I'm going to see it through. My lease ended earlier this month, and I didn't want to sign another year lease at my apartment complex because I'm trying to get the F up out of Florida. Like, it's my time to go. I've overstayed my welcome. It's time to go. So I was looking for a room to rent, and this one was within my budget. So I'm like, okay, it looks like a safe neighborhood. I can ride my bike, do whatever. Okay. So I'm strolling into the apartment complex, and all of a sudden I see naked people walking around, and I'm like, oh, must be that kind of party. And so I go in to meet the roommate, who's really cool, no creepy vibes or anything like that. And so, we're talking, and he's like, I hope you know by now that this is a nudist community. Are you a nudist? And I was like, for this price, I am now. And then I thought about it. I was like, maybe I am a nudist. I was the first one to always get butt-ass naked when someone yelled skinny dipping. And by the way, it doesn't count to skinny dip if you're not totally naked. You know what I'm saying? For those people who keep on their underwear and stuff, I'm like, really? How old are we? Anyway, and I have done, some questionable things in groups in the nude. So maybe I was like, I could do this. Maybe I am a nudist. I don't have an issue with nudity. I think Western culture, also known as American culture, has made the naked body something so sexual all the time. We penalize women who try to breastfeed their kids in public and mark that as being sexual. And I'm like, they're just feeding their kids. Okay? And if God had his way, we'd all be walking around naked. So I'm thinking about all this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a nudist. I even paid my dues to the ANP, so it's legit. So I am a certified nudist. So before I could even move in to this apartment complex, I had to do a nudist interview with one of the members of the board. And I showed up with nothing but my rain boots on, because again, it's Florida, so it's raining. And I'm sitting here with this lady who's also in the nude, and we're just talking and vibing, and she's asking me a bunch of questions about like my nudist history. And so I was like, yeah, so I always wanted to try a nudist beach. I always wanted to go to resorts, but of course, the men I've been dating, as of late have been incredibly boring and vanilla, but I've decided to broaden my horizons, so stick to the truth as possible. I wasn't gonna lie or anything like that. And she told me I was the perfect candidate as she was looking at my tits, and I was like, okay. So we're furthering this interview, and she's like, oh, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? And I was like, oh, I'm outdoorsy. I like to be outside, the beach, hang out by the pool. I love the water. I swim, I bike, I go to the gym. I'm an artist, so I sing, I write. And she's like, oh, well, we have naked water volleyball here. You can golf in the nude, play tennis in the nude. She's like, we have a club on the weekends where you can do karaoke. And I'm like, a bar where I could sing and dance, be completely naked with a drink in my hand? That sounds like a dream come true. That's what I do on the weekends anyway. Might as well do it in groups and make some friends, you know what I'm saying? She goes on to tell me that people ride their bike all the time and they lay out at the pool nude, which I'm like, that is a dream come true. I was like, but I'm gonna be honest. If I do bike and I go to the pool, I'm gonna have to wear bottoms because I'm not trying to burn my cooch. And she's like, oh, no, that's understandable. She's like, you'll see that a lot of the women here do that. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can be a nudist, whatever. So, my first week here, I have seen enough ass, titties, and penises to last me a lifetime. But what I like about it is that everyone just walks around owning their shit, and I love it. I love it. I haven't had the opportunity because I've just been working, trying to get back into a routine. I'm going to be here a few months just because I'm trying to finish up my music and tie loose ends and everything. But I'm really excited about going to the pool butt ass naked because, again, who likes tan lines? That's like so 90s and 80s, and yeah, I'm over that. But I'm not trying to burn the cooch. So I think a lot of people can agree with me that when they think of a nudist or a naturist, they're like, that's some white people shit. And let me tell you something, as the only person of color that I have seen here this far, this is definitely some white people shit. But if white people shit allows me to go to a club and drink and dance to Beyonce all night in my birthday suit, I'm here for it. If I can lay out completely nude at a pool, no tan lines, titties all out, yes, abso-fucking-lutely, I am so excited. There's like a little dog with like a leg here, and I'm like, I was a nudist. I think I am. I mean, I paid my dues. I got a little piece of paper. I'm a nudist, damn it. So I'm gonna dive right in. So stay tuned because it's gonna be some good times. It's so funny, just the little things that I've observed here. There's a lot of men of all shapes, sizes, ages that like to wear little crop tops, and then they're just no bottoms, letting it all hang out. And I'm like, do the damn thing. So of course at any nudist event you have rules and regulations. I will be respecting people's privacy, so unless I get their permission to talk to me in the nude, you won't be seeing a lot of that. As far as myself goes, ass, titties, vulvas type of content, it's not really my thing, but you never know. We'll see how drunk I get. Just kidding. Or not, I don't know, we'll see. Who knows what the future holds. Anything is possible when you're nude, when you're butt ass naked, so definitely stay tuned. This is gonna be great.